What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eyebrow, also known as PT, and I'm back to talk about The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to cover the breakdown of the latest teaser trailer titled Darkness, as well as share some potential spoilers from the show and the comic for sure. So obviously, spoiler warning, as you can see right there. What we see, Eugene, Yumiko, and Ezekiel on horseback, and where are they going? My best guess is to connect with Stephanie either in Pittsburgh or Ohio. But before we get to it, guys, please hit that subscribe button if you're already a subscriber. Thank you very much. We truly appreciate it. But we have a goal of 100,000 subscribers. If you want to hit the join button, become a valued member of our PT channel, Walking Dead family, and ring the bell to be notified when we post videos every day. Now let's get to it. It starts off with a very dark picture of Alpha, and you might not even see it. But she's talking about the darkness and the light. And is it symbolic or is it literal? We just don't know, but clearly Alpha is with her walkers and whispers going somewhere. And then we see this. I'm guessing it's Negan. You see piles of bodies and heads and stuff everywhere. So is there a battle? Is it after a battle? And we see boots and black pants. And what looks to be Negan dragging Lucille. The person's very skinny. They have big boots on, but we can't make it out who it is, where it is, what's up with the war zone feel, and a battle. Is it around Hilltop? Is it after the big battle? And then we see the light, and we see Eugene, Yumiko, and Ezekiel going down the highway on horseback. Are they going to Pittsburgh? Are they going to Ohio? Are they going somewhere to connect with Stephanie and the Commonwealth? It reminds me a lot in season 7 with the awesome sequence with the cars and the walkers and getting the explosives, and you see the radio tower there. Is it the same spot? Will we see the sanctuary again? Will they go by it on their way to Pittsburgh or Ohio, wherever they're going? But again, the radio tower, is it the same highway in Georgia that they filmed? It's probably supposed to be a different area, but it just takes me back to that area. And why has our group stopped here? Is something in the road? Sorry for the blurry picture, but it's Eugene, Yumiko, and Ezekiel. And I asked the question before in another video, why are there only 2 horses? Why is Ezekiel not on his own horse? But in the promo photo, we see the same outfits, and they're stopped in the city. But what city, and who are they talking to or looking at, and what's going on? And then we see Carol, who has Lydia's staff, and I'm not sure why. What's going on here? Again, sorry for the blurry photo, but Carol is by herself, at least that's all we see, and she has Lydia's bow staff. We're not sure why. She's in the woods. Is Lydia in trouble? Did Lydia get captured? Did Lydia die? There's no way to tell. But I can't wait to find out, because Lydia went MIA in the first half of season 10 at the end of it, and we'll have to see. But if you look at the bow staff, it's definitely the same one. We haven't seen another character with a bow staff like this, but we'll have to see what's going on here, and I personally hope Lydia survives. Then we see Alpha going towards a cabin, and there's been some talk and rumors and speculation that Alpha gave the order to Beta and the Whispers to go to Hilltop and or Alexandria, probably just Alexandria, and to kidnap the babies and the kids and to take them to this cabin. Now we saw this cabin from the Walking Dead fans when they were filming months ago. Some people thought it was connected with Connie and Maggie and the return of Maggie. It could be. But what's going to happen here, we just don't know. Now, this cabin is different than this cabin. That cabin is going to be probably where Rosita and our survivors go after Hilltop gets tore up and burned up. But we're not sure who goes there or survives, but Rosita is clearly there. You can see what looks to be the same cabin behind her there in the previous trailer. You can see Rosita's armor. It looks pretty different. Also, she doesn't have a bandage on her left arm. Maybe it's underneath the sleeve there, but in another little clip, we see a bandage on her arm. What kind of could be the same area? Is this days after? Is she wounded and she just has it covered up? What's going to happen? And then we see Negan following Alpha. And where are they going? Are they going to the cabin? Because previously we saw Alpha walking to the cabin. And what if Negan follows Alpha and there's all these babies in there that they captured from Hilltop and Alexandria? Negan can't stand for that, right? They'd be like, whoa, what are you doing here? If that's happening or not, it's just my theory. And then we see Judith being consoled by Daryl. Is this after the battle? Why is Judith looking very sad? And Daryl looks sad too, but Daryl kind of always looks that way. Is it something connected with Michonne? Hilltop? The battle at Hilltop? Just not sure. Then we see Eugene, Yumiko, and Rosita. And Rosita's like looking right at the camera. She's like, yeah? What's it to you? Well, this is clearly the battle at Hilltop or outside of Hilltop when the Walkers and the Whisperers are coming. And I can't wait for this battle. And then we see Aaron. But we also see Kelly. Right there. Clearly, Kelly survives the cave. But if you know our other videos, you know that everybody survives the cave. Well, not Connie and Magna. They get trapped in the cave in Season 10, Episode 9. But you can see the battle is waging on at Hilltop. And we know it's coming. It's been in every trailer, basically for the back half of Season 10. Well, probably not every trailer, but most trailers. And we know the battle's coming. And I can't wait to see how it goes down. And it should be epic. Then we see the other shot with Luke is like, oh man, what's going on? But seriously, do you think Luke survives? I hope so. He's kind of the comic relief of the show. Well, a big part of the comic relief for the show. And I hope he survives the battle. But we gotta lose somebody from Magna's group, right? And why is Judith crying? And who is she looking at here? She's definitely having a conversation with somebody. Is Michonne gone? Did Michonne die? I mean, that's the only thing I could see. Somebody got injured or got killed, or they think somebody got killed. And then we see this shot again. What is going on here? Where is this? Whose blood is this? Is it Walker or Guardian blood? Not sure what to make of it, but Alpha has this weird trance and face on her, and it looks like some kind of sacrifice or something. Then we see Alden, and he's in a car with Kelly. Where are they going? Is this after Hilltop gets tore up? I would assume so, right? Did they get surrounded and trapped in a car? Kind of like Aaron and Daryl were in Season 5, but they were saved by Morgan. Could Kelly and the baby and Alden get saved by Maggie or Connie or somebody outside there to save the day? I hope so, right? And what baby is that? Is that baby Coco? Or is it the Whisperer baby that's at Hilltop? There's no way to tell right now, but clearly they have a baby. So did Alpha give the word for Beta and whoever to go attack Alexandria and our Hilltop and take the babies? And then we see Michonne here, and she's got Lucille, and she's pointing at someone like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Is this a dream? We still don't know, but at least we got a little bit more footage of it. It's clearly all black behind her. Will it be exactly the same on the show? Maybe, maybe not. But is this real? Who is she pointing Lucille at? Why does she have Lucille? Did she travel with Lucille with Virgil? What do you think? Post your comments below. Then we see Rosita looking like Grey Worm, part of the Unsullied. If you don't watch Game of Thrones, you don't get that reference. But the outfit just looks kind of badass. She also looks like Anakin Skywalker or a Sith Lord. But clearly the battle is going on, probably at Hilltop. Then we see Carol with her bow and arrow, taking out some walkers and our whispers, hopefully both. Is she at Hilltop and she's firing arrows towards the walkers and whispers that are coming there? Or is she in the woods trying to take Alpha down? And then we see this great shot here of Beta, who's probably inside Alexandria. Is he looking at Rosita? And is Rosita going to go attack him? Because it looks like inside the same house that Rosita is in another trailer that we saw previously. But it looks to be inside Alexandria. I could see these two parts and clips being connected. Now this isn't in the trailer, but I just put it 2 and 2 together. Do you think it happens? Then we see Negan and Alpha. And this could be the part in the other trailer that we saw where Alpha puts the knife towards Negan's groin. And I think Negan thinks he's in trouble here. If you know the potential spoilers for Season 10, Episode 9, Negan thinks that Alpha is going to kill him. Or try to at least. But it turns out that Alpha gives him a reward and they have some alone time together. Which sounds pretty gross. I mean, there's no way that Alpha is clean after living in the woods for so many years and probably not using a toothbrush and soap and deodorant and whatever else you want to have for personal hygiene. Gross. And then the trailer ends with this. Michonne swings Lucille at the person we are being right here. The first person view. It's like, okay, we're the person being Lucille again. Just like Season 6, Episode 16. Well, Season 7, Episode 1. So is this happening? And you can see Michonne has a handgun. Is this Lucille or another barbed wire bat? Is this real or a dream or Negan's nightmare? Can't wait to find out. And is this connected with Michonne's last episode? Now there's been some talk. Some people have told me that there's some rumors. Again, speculation and rumors, not confirmed. I'm just sharing it with you because if I got this information, I would definitely share it with you. And I always do. That Alpha kills Michonne. I don't want to see that. I doubt anybody wants to see that, unless you're an Alpha fan. But I'm a Michonne fan, so I want Michonne to live on. But how is she going to leave? When is she going to leave? And why does she leave? That's the $1 million question, and I can't wait to find out. So let me know your thoughts, post your comments below, and for those interested in my Zombie Apocalypse book series, check out the link in the description below. Pick up your copy today and join the fight. All the proceeds come back to the channel and the book series. Thank you guys for watching, and tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.